Derek Maltz, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Really appreciate it, Derek. The DEA's 2024 National Drug Threat Assessment reports that Mexican cartels are active in all 50 states, with the Sinaloa, the Jalisco cartels dominating the market, causing the worst drug crisis really in U.S. history. What challenges do law enforcement agents face in combating these cartels, especially with their deadly drug mixtures?
So thank you for the question. I mean, number one, the encrypted communications is a huge challenge, not just in the fentanyl investigations, but in all the criminal investigations out there. Law enforcement's going in the dark as bad guys are using these powerful encrypted apps, and Congress is not staying up with that. But in addition, it's so widespread and out of control. Right now, the Mexican cartels have taken total advantage over the weaknesses of our border, and they're blitzing the command and control members of their organization all throughout America so they can maintain the ability to run this multi-billion-dollar operation. I mean, just look at the fentanyl seizures that have been made. Like, let's look at DEA alone. DEA last year reported over 80 million fake pills, 12,000 pounds of fentanyl, or the equivalent of 381 million deadly dosage units. This year alone, they have like 22, 23 million fake pills seized. Then if you look at 7 out of 10 pills that the DEA has analyzed, they say has a potentially lethal dose of fentanyl. So law enforcement, whether it's DEA, whether it's the CBP, HSI, all the state and locals, they're taking the poison off the streets, but they're losing people to retirement, and people are quitting because they're not getting the support. They're being scrutinized like we've never seen before.
Derek, I want to get your thoughts. The Wall Street Journal, is breaking a report that Trump and Elon Musk may be coming to some type of deal for Musk's support of Trump. That if Trump gets elected, Musk will have a seat at the table, specifically with the economy, but also with regard to border policy. In terms of technology, what type of technology do you think, a company like, Musk's SpaceX and, I'm thinking with drone technology and things like that, could potentially offer down at the southern border to curb this fentanyl?
So remember, the cartels and these criminal networks in China, they have unlimited resources. They have like no bureaucracy. They want to conduct their business, okay? Now, law enforcement's very restricted, the bureaucracy, limited resources. So there's no doubt, if that's true, the reports, that Elon Musk, with his talent and his resources, we could start using some of the greatest technology and decimate, let me repeat that, decimate the Mexican cartel's ability to produce poisonous fentanyl and other substances, pushing that into America. We have to stop relying on corrupt leaders in Mexico to save our future generation. Because right now we're losing about 9,000 Americans a month from drugs, okay? We've never had a terrorist organization in the history of the country killing this many Americans. So we need a sense of urgency. We're losing thousands of these young Americans. We need celebrities. We need role models. We need influencers. Elon Musk has what? 160 million followers on Twitter alone. We can do a lot of education if we get the right people stepping up. Right now they're silent, and that's an embarrassment that they don't want to save American lives.
And in New York City, I mean, some people might not be familiar with what this drug does. When you walk down the streets and you see that what appears to be a homeless person nodding off and sleeping while they're standing, that's opioids 99% of the time that's doing that, aka fentanyl. How you mentioned it, Derek. How are these cartels using social media and messaging apps to advertise and sell drugs, including targeting schools? And what can parents do to protect their children?
So number one, the cartels are going to take advantage of the technology that's out there, right? It's a younger generation, like the Chapitos. They were much younger than the old man Chapo, right? So they recognize that the younger generation is on these social media sites every day. That's why we have families out in California and around the country suing, for example, Snapchat, because their kids are buying like one pill or whatever it is on the internet, and they're able to have it delivered to the house. So the cartels are in everybody's bedroom. And shame on the American parents and uncles and aunts that are not recognizing this, because you should be outraged. They're invading your privacy of your homes. You know how many families I've talked to where the kids are found dead in their bedrooms because they're buying a pill on Snapchat or one of these social media sites? So the cartels are also recruiting people to work in their organizations.
Former DEA Special Agent Derek Maltz, really appreciate you joining us.
Thank you so much, Steve.